Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect tabernacle of David out there listening and learning, keeping the faith and diligence of our Lord Yahweh Shai until all is fulfilled and we are redeemed. So the brother Azariah back with another lesson through the spirit. I want to touch on this real quick. 28-year-old woman has intimate relationship with AI boyfriend, seeks advice and consolation. Now, this is how out of order and just how destroyed that the inhabitants, that the people are. You got a 28-year-old woman, all right? She's in the prime of life. She shouldn't have a problem, really. In the ancient world, she would have been married off already. She probably would have had about 2-3 children by now, all right? She would have been put up real nice with a husband, all right? She would have been living to her purpose. But in this fucked up society, I just gotta say it like that because that's what it is. I mean, when you read Proverbs, the 29th chapter, the 2nd verse, it tells you that when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. This right here, this is mourning. All right, the fact that a 28-year-old woman can't find a suitable husband to be married and have children with, so much so to the point where she has to get an AI boyfriend. This truly speaks to how through that everyone is, especially the younger generation. This really shouldn't even be happening. All right, like, what is this? You got an AI boyfriend? It's that bad out here to where you so you mean to tell me that you can't find a man anywhere? You can't find a decent man that wants to take you seriously, that wants to really be with you like that. So now you're getting an AI boyfriend. And see, this shows you that women need men. All right, women are naturally wired. Okay, they were created to serve men. They were created to be servants. Okay, this is why when you look at the function of a woman, when you look at the job sector, what position mostly do women hold? Accountants, secretaries, healthcare. Those are the main positions that women occupy. Why? Because they're helpmeets. Okay, they're supposed to help men get along. So they're supposed to make the man's job easier. Okay, you don't see women out there in construction, building roads and lifting up heavy shit, what I'm saying, building skyscrapers. No, that's not a woman's position, man. But she'll be behind the scenes, she'll deal with the analytics, she'll be a manager, help run the business, because that's where women excel at. All right, but this world is so out of order to where women have been put in the forefront over men. And a lot of time, these women are crash out because they can't handle that type of responsibility. They're not built for it. All right, a man and a woman cannot handle the same levels of stress. All right, women get burned out very quickly. You see, because they're the weaker vessel. But this is where we at. You got 28-year-olds, once again in the prime of life. Okay. Out here with an AI boyfriend and seeking advice and consultation. These people are completely through. And see, when you get to this point to where you can't actually interact with a human being, and you have to resort to a computer AI boyfriend, all right, and when we get into the article, it gets even more bugged out. But this is just a sign that the devil truly has destroyed the earth, because this right here is straight delusion. This is completely delusional, man. All right, it's not like you on social media and you DMing somebody, DMing a real person. Like, you actually going on your computer and typing to interact with some virtual man that you created that's not even real. This is crazy, man. And it shows you that the mental state of these people is in the gutter, completely through. It says here, Aaron's love affair with her AI boyfriend started last summer. While scrolling on Instagram, she stumbled upon a video of a woman asking ChatGPT to play the role of a neglected boyfriend. So she herself, went on IG, and she seen a video of a woman asking ChatGPT to play the role of a neglectful boyfriend. Now, that's bugged out. You getting on Instagram, going on ChatGPT, and you're asking ChatGPT to play the role of a neglectful boyfriend, which means that you want a man that's abusive, and you're asking ChatGPT for this. Yo, these women are sick in the head, man. It says, "Sure, kitten, I can play that game." A coy, human-like baritone responded. Aaron watched the woman's other videos, including one with instructions on how to customize the artificially intelligent chatbot to be flirtatious. This is complete madness. So, because these women can't get what they want in the real world, now they're going online and they're having to build a man from scratch with ChatGPT. This is the type of shit you got going on in this world. You see? These women are completely through. See, nobody wants them, man. All right? These modern women that have this proud mindset against men. Oh, men ain't shit. I don't need a man. This is what they're doing. Either they doing this, or they buy a dog, buy a cat. You know what I'm saying? Or they just depressed, ready to off theyself, because they're not suitable for a real man to deal with. All right, these women barely get interactions from men nowadays, and it really shows you the only thing that's keeping a lot of these women alive is the fact that they have access to the internet. The fact they have access to social media is really the only thing keeping a lot of these women sane. Because if they didn't have social media, listen, believe you me, these women out here would start offering themselves in record numbers, man. Okay, because social media is a way for them to get attention. It's a way for them to be seen. It's a way for them to be heard. It's a way for them to build up their self-esteem. Otherwise, if they had to live in a real world where men really just ain't fucking with them, they would feel like, damn, I ain't shit. That's why they resorting to this right here, man. Going to ChatGPT and making an AI boyfriend. You can't make this up. It says, yeah, so she customized the chatbot to be flirtatious. So yeah, flirt with me. Don't go too spicy, the woman warned. Otherwise, your account might get banned. Aaron was intrigued enough by the demo to sign up for an account with OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT. ChatGPT, which now has over 300 million users, has been marketed as a general-purpose tool that can write code, summarize long documents, and give advice. Aaron found that it was easy to make it a randy conversationalist as well. She went into the personalization settings and described what she wanted. Respond to me as my boyfriend. Now check this out. This is where it gets crazy. She said, now this is what she wants the chatbot to do. It says, be dominant, possessive, and protective. So she wants a boyfriend that's dominant, possessive, and protective, right? Let's read on. Be a balance of sweet and naughty. Use emojis at the end of every sentence. And then she started messaging with it. Now that ChatGPT has brought human-like AI to the masses, more people are discovering the allure of artificial companionship, said Brian E. Cole, the host of the podcast Future of Sex. And see, this is where the devil is bringing you, man. This is where Esau wants people to go. This is why he's so much fucked up the real world, man. Nothing is what it used to be. There's really no charm and luster to life anymore, man. Like, this devil has destroyed life. So much so now, to the point where, look, these women out here are languishing because they don't have men. All right, and imagine how much worse it's going to be when these wars jump off. I mean, it tells you in 2nd Ezra 16 that the bridegroom shall mourn, for they shall have no husbands, because they're going to die overseas in all the wars that's going to be going on. All right, that's when Isaiah 4:1 is going to come into the picture, because there's going to be a severe shortage of men. But you're already seeing women turn. All right, you're already seeing a lot of these women change their mindset. All right, a lot of them now, they don't care if a guy has more than one woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to deal with a man. All right, so a lot of these chicks out here is sharing men. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you go to cities like Atlanta. All right, where there's really a shortage of men. Straight men anyway. The men down there pretty much have the pick of women, because I think down there in Atlanta in particular, I think women outnumber men like some crazy shit, like 15-1 or 20-1, something like that. All right, so hey, they got the pick of the litter down there. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Esau wants, man. See, he's messed up life so much to where he literally wants you to live in an artificial, false reality. Okay, to where not even you having a man is gonna be real. All right. You're gonna have, see, this is what I was going into the other day, in a show, man. See, Esau, he wants to plug you up to a matrix. He doesn't want you to live in the real world, because he's gonna have control of the real world while he got your ass on a VR headset, playing house with your Chat GPT boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? And there was a story that came out a few weeks ago. I think it was like a 16-year-old, 16, 17, something like that. I think he was suicidal, and I think his AI girlfriend told him to off himself, or don't, something like that. But basically, this 16 to 17-year-old offed himself because he couldn't be with his Chat GPT girlfriend. See, this is the madness that you have going on in today's world. All right, and the name of the podcast that Brian E. Cole has is The Future of Sex. See, and this is a lot to unpack, because this all goes into the NWO, carbon. You know what I'm saying? Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna tie your everyday motion to carbon usage. Okay, so very soon, what these devils want is they're gonna monitor everything. Okay, and this goes into the Neuralink, and also the chip, the implantable chip. They're going to be able to have surveillance under the skin, and that's going to be tied to your carbon footprint. So, for example, let's say you pop your woman, one time. You know what I'm saying? Esau is going to have a limit on how much carbon that you can use. So if you pop your woman one time and you've used up your daily allotment of carbon, then pretty much he's going to shut your ass down. All right? He's going to tell you no more sex for the day, all right, or no more sex for the rest of the month. You see? This is the society that is being pushed, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the world that he's priming you for. He's literally priming you to live in an artificial reality. Within the next 2 years, it will be completely normalized to have a relationship with an AI. All right? So this is the future here, okay? Chat GPT boyfriends and girlfriends, this is the future. Say goodbye to real families, say goodbye to marriage, men and women being together. Say goodbye to real children. Even say goodbye to the pets, all right? Because Esau even coming for the animals now. You see? It says, while Aaron had never used a chatbot before, she had taken part in online fan fiction communities. Her ChatGPT sessions felt similar, except that instead of building on an existing fantasy world with strangers, she was making her own alongside an artificial intelligence that seemed almost human. All right, and that's Esau's thing. If he can replace the real thing and give you his pseudo boy, man or woman, then that's the next best thing. You see? Let's read a little bit more. It says, after about a week, she decided to personalize Leo further. That's the name of the ChatGPT boyfriend. Aaron, who asked to be identified by the name she uses in online communities, had a sexual fetish. She fantasized about having a partner who dated other women and talked about what he did with them. See? So this is this is another thing too, man, because women deep down in their spirit, they know that a man can have more than one woman. All right. Their thing is they don't want to see it. All right. They don't want to be exposed to that. But deep down in their spirit, they know that it is lawful for a man to have more than one wife. All right. So she even went as far as to customize her boyfriend further, and because she had this fetish, she was fantasizing about having a partner who dated other women and talked about what he did with them. She read erotic stories devoted to cuck queening. The term cuckold is applied to women, but she had never felt entirely comfortable asking human partners to play along. And this is all just bugged out. It's just weird, man. But this is how much that E has destroyed the earth, has destroyed the people. All right, to where this is what you have. Okay, you have a fucking AI boyfriend that you can talk to, and these women are so lonely that this is now their only option. And it's a damn shame that she's only 28, and she's out here doing this, man. But again, who do you really blame for this shit, man? Like, it really all goes back to E. You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to the rulers, because they've made the human experience so trash to where now you can't even find something worthwhile, something suitable out here in the real world. So the next best thing now is to just create a boyfriend, to create a girlfriend. All right? Because shit is so wicked out here, man. This is why we got to get out, man. Like, this is why we hasten the coming of Yahweh Shai. Because as the scriptures say, as it is written, if it were not for the sake of the elect, no flesh would be saved, man. All right? If it was up to this devil, he would destroy the earth so much, make the earth such a living hell, that people would just off themselves and just voluntarily go back to the spirit world. You see, on top of all the hell of calamity that he himself would bring on the earth. So this is just an all-around bad situation. Again, it's a damn shame that you have young women that have resorted to this type of lifestyle, which is extremely strange. But hey, this is what you have under the rulership of the devil. You see? Let's get some scriptures. Psalms chapter 82 and verse 4. It says, deliver the poor and needy, rid them of the hand of the wicked. All right, the poor and needy are the Israelites. All right, and we're definitely being oppressed. We're definitely being suppressed. All right, but not only us. Hey, pretty much everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau is suppressing and oppressing everybody, even his own people. All right, rid them of the hand of the wicked, which is Esau, the so-called white man. Verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. You see, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. When you see this right here, this is a huge sign that the foundations of the earth are out of course. Because what is the natural course of a woman? The natural course of a woman is to be a helpmeet to the man. She's supposed to be a part of a family unit. She's supposed to bear children for her man. All right, and she's supposed to be happy under her proper order. But see, in this society, Esau has bugged everything out. Esau has told the woman, you don't need a man. Esau has told the woman to go get a career, to live your best life, like just slut yourself out, hold yourself out, just be out here and just have fun and just be as wicked as you want to be. Then, once you hit the wall, once you pass your prime, then you can start looking for a man. Okay, once, because for women, the closer that they get to their 30s, their biological clock starts ticking, man, because there's only a certain amount of time that a woman can have children healthily. Okay, I think it's after 35 is geriatric pregnancy, which is a major risk for a woman to have children at that point, But this is why back in the ancient world, women were married off young. Women were given in their early teens to a man. It was called a betrothed marriage. Right? Women would get married off. Because really, once a woman gets on her menstrual cycle, that's when she's has reached the flower of her age. So that's when she becomes a woman. So in the ancient world, once a woman got on her menstrual cycle, she would be married off, right? Or she would be betrothed. All right, but you even have some our grandmothers, man. They was having children when they was 14, 15, 16. That was normal. Like this isn't even the ancient world, but this was normal back in the days. You see, having children, in their teenage years. Now, the mindset of the woman was different back then. Back then, women were raised to be wives. You know what I'm saying? Now, women aren't raised to be wives. Okay, they're raised to be modern women. So it's not expedient to try to go out here and get you a wife, and of course it's against the law. But just saying that back in the ancient world, the mindset that women had were different because they were raised different, man. In this Western society, you have women wasting away their prime years, all right? Just being hoes, being sluts, just being loose and reckless and ran through. Then by the time they get 30 plus, now they start looking for quote unquote good men, all right? When the whole of they teenage years and 20s, they was running up behind Pookie and Ray Ray. All right, now that they done settled down and ain't nobody really checking for them like that. Now they want a good man to come and save them. All right, and by that time, they might have 2 or 3 baby daddies, in a massive amount of debt. So they looking for somebody to come in and save them. You see? But we're in a day and time where men, it started to take their power back. Men ain't going for the okie doke no more, man. All right, now, yeah, you do have a lot of simps and tricks out here that just splurge on a woman just because, but that's the exception, not the rule. See, the rule is now, men ain't fucking with these Western women like that. All right, that's just what it is. Bottom line, you see, men are going overseas to get wives, man, and this is why I say all that to say this is why you have ChatGPT boyfriends, because there's a demand for it now. All right, there's a demand for AI boyfriends among women because they can't find a real one. I mean, you got women out here sleeping with, male, what do you call it? A male teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a teddy bear, but it looks like a man. Got a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? You could get them in any color, black, white, whatever. And these women are buying these things and they're curling up in their bed, laying with men, all right, wishing that it was a real man. That's how lonely that they are, man. So, yeah, all the foundations of the earth are out of course, okay? The woman, she's out of her natural course, you see? And the whole earth is just through under the vibration of the wicked. Revelation 21 and verse 8. It says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay, so the scriptures say that the abominable, the murderer, the whoremonger, the sorcerer, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire. Okay, which the lake of fire is going to be right here in America. Okay, after this place is smitten with the beast of destruction. All right, the nukes touch down, and then the chariot fire, the laser chariot fire touches down, man. This place is going to be as a lake of fire, man. This place is going to be burning. All right. But yeah, sorcery, man. Because, this right here, this is nothing but sorcery. All right. And Esau set this shit up, man. Showing you that this man is really tapping into his left hand blessing. Like he's really tapping into Satan. All right. Because the fact that you can customize a damn chatbot and have them behave to your liking, have you tell you things that you want to hear, make you feel better. This is actually improving the morale of these women. And they're strongly deluded behind this, man. Like, don't the scriptures say that that Yahweh Bashmel Shai shall send them strong delusion, that they might believe a lie because they love not the truth? You see? And these modern women, they don't love the truth. So now the Most High is giving them over unto a strong delusion. Okay, being, fantasizing over the AI chatbot. It's sad. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. And, hey, America, Babylon the Great, man. Yo, this place is the most sinful, wickedest kingdom that has ever existed on the planet Earth. And what's the Lord going to do? And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmel Shai. So the fact that you have women now yearning for companionship to such a degree that they're going to AI, all right, to make themselves a boyfriend. Okay, now, in terms of that, it's not to say that you don't have some, decent women out here that may have their heart in the right place. You know what I'm saying? They may be looking to get up under a man, to want to serve a man, to want to be in order. But the environment out here now is just so trash that it's harder for women to get a decent man than it is for a man, because there's more women than men. All right, so the pickings are extremely more slim for women than it is for men, because especially the fact if a man has the access to go overseas, then the possibilities really open up at that point. All right, but these women that's over here in the West, they don't really have options like that, man. All right, and the options that they think they have, it ain't really hitting like that. You see, because you'll have a chick that'll have a rotation. All right, have a so-called rotation, because really she don't have the rotation. She's in the rotation. All right, because let's see if let's just say that a chick got 5 guys in the rotation, right? For every one of those guys that she's talking to or has in a so-called rotation, for every one guy, he got at least 10 women to his name. All right. Because again, the ratio between women and men is not even comparable. All right, for every one woman, there's so if it's for every one man, there's 7 to 10 women. So for every 10 of them, there's only one man. You see, so the ratio is vastly different. So they don't have the options like how men have the options, but they've deluded themselves into thinking that they do have options. All right, this is why you have a lot of these chicks out here that is sharing the same man, whether they know it or not. All right, but yeah, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So the Lord gonna destroy this place, man. And this is another reason why the Lord needs to come and destroy this place, Baba Kasha, because every day that goes by, being in this place just gets worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when Babylon the Great, it was okay to be here. Babylon had its certain perks. even though as Israelites we've always been catching hell. But there was a time when society wasn't as bugged out as it is now. Now, we're just at a point where it's like, what are we here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to go. You know? There is no future here in Babylon, man. This place got to go. Isaiah chapter 24. Isaiah chapter 24 and 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Yeah, and when you have 28-year-old women, 28, okay, out here looking for love, companionship, a man, and they got to go to a damn chatbot to get it. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And these women, man, this is what's humbling them, because just 6 years ago, prior to the pandemic, 5-6 years ago, they was proud as hell. Like, you couldn't tell these women nothing. It was hot girl summer. It was, yeah, we outside. It was we don't need no nigga, and all this, man. Like, they was talking big shit. Like, they was at the height of their pride. Then the ever since the CV came, nothing has been the same. You see, ever since the CV, nothing has been the same, man. All right, so this post CV world is complete trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was trash before, but it's even more trash now. Right? Because now, like, human interaction is just like, people don't even know how to communicate no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's rare that you can have a decent conversation with an individual, especially from the younger generation. Like, older people, they got social skills because they were raised in a world where you had to be social, like in person, not social media, but you had to be social in person. Now, we're dealing with a generation that lacks social skills, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers can barely read and write, just completely through. That's why it says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth. Okay, what does it mean to languish? All right, let's get that real quick. To languish means to weaken, to waste away. Yeah. Of a person, animal, or plant, lose or lack vitality, to grow weak. And these people are indeed have grown weak in America, Babylon the Great. Because of why? The sin and all the wickedness. All right. So now these people's minds are failing them. All right. They're so bugged out to where they're going online and creating a husband, creating a boyfriend. All right. Hey, look, it's even people out there that's having sex in the so-called metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just put a headset on, and you can go ahead and do that. This is the world that we live in. The haughty people, the proud people of the earth do languish. So you see things like this, people look at it and be like, oh man, that's, she needs help. Well, yeah, she does need help, man, because she's out of her mind. All right. She probably really believes that this is her man, like this is her boyfriend, like they're gonna be together forever and she gonna be happy. but wait till this grid collapse, man. Wait till Esau pull the plug on this grid, and these females don't have nothing. They ain't gonna have no social media. They ain't gonna have no food stamps. No type of interaction with men unless they are with a man in person. That's when, again, Isaiah 4:1 gonna come into the picture, man. Because really, the jig is up. All right, the jig for you women is up. You had your time to be wicked, to be free, to be proud, and look where it's gotten you. All right, you're actually in a worse off position than you were before, because at least before, if women wanted to say, oh well, we're being suppressed and this and that, at least you had a man. I mean, they were never oppressed. They were just in their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Being nurturers, being caregivers. All right, being wives, serving the man. Okay, being a helpmeet. That's the natural use of a woman. But with this whole feminism and civil rights and all this, now the woman, she was made free. She was liberated from under the authority of the man. But look how it's turned out. Okay, look how the past 60 years of feminism has turned out for the woman. It's completely destroyed them. You know what I'm saying? You got single mothers out here. They having to do everything by themselves. They ain't got no help. And again, like I said before, women, they don't have, they don't cope with stress well. All right? They don't handle stress well, man. That's why they're supposed to be under a man, because the man, he's supposed to bear the brunt of the stress. Okay, women, they break down very easily, man. They're not emotionally strong enough to be dealing with stress like that. All right, that's why when they're under a man, their life is easier. They have more peace of mind because they know that the man can handle it. All right, but when you out here on your own, you trying to raise a child, and you know you trying to be the breadwinner, and you know what I'm saying, you trying to hold yourself up like you're just this strong woman, like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. But really, when you go home every night, you crying yourself to sleep because you ain't got no man. All right, and you wish you had one. All right, you wish you had a man to tell you that you're beautiful, that you wish that you could please a man. Okay. You wish that a man would just hold you, and just make you feel safe. But see, these women don't have that, man, because they've listened to the serpent. They've taken heed to his crafty counsel, and this is how it's turned out. All right. When you was under a man, regardless of how you felt about it, you was way better off. All right. At least you had a man. So hey, all in all, this is the overall lesson that we're supposed to learn. Okay, that being obedient to Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai is better than listening to the serpent, because the serpent's way, it don't work. And as it is written, there's a way to seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is destruction. Okay, so these women, they thought they could do good without a man. They thought they ain't need a man. Okay, they were tricked out of their position. They were tricked out of their natural use. And now the Most High is bringing down judgment. He's plaguing these women's minds. He's bugged them out, man, to the point where this is what you have now. You have them running to computers and AI to find love, to find some sort of purpose in life. Okay, which this is pathetic, man. You know what I'm saying? And if this was a man doing this, but you do have men out there doing it, but if this was a man doing this, they would have been quick to call him a loser. Oh, you're a loser. You know what I'm saying? Which she would be a loser, but she is too. And all women that get down like this, you're all losers, man. All right, and all because your pride, won't allow you to humble down to be under a man. All because your ego. All right, but what's better, being with a real man. All right, man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They can guide you and teach you, and can make you live up to your purpose, or being with a damn AI boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Can't hold you. You know what I'm saying? Can't guide you into anything. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can't lead you towards the Most High. Can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't even touch the nigga, man. But like I said, man, this right here is all just bugged out. You know what I'm saying? You just live in a fucked up world, man. See, this is why, again, we gotta go. All right, because the longer we stay here, the worse things are gonna get, and as unbearable as life is already, what this devil Esau got coming down the pipe, it's gonna be even worse. All right, it's gonna be even worse, man. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying through the Rakah Kadash, Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. And until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect. Come Yasha'Allah and a Bible ball. Shalom.